I feel like in media like books, movies, and shows, mental health disorders are portrayed in very specific ways, which can be accurate, but a lot of the times is not because mental health disorders are very unique for each person, which can give people false ideas on how mental health actually is in the real world and how seriously they take it. Some people don't experience these things or have anybody close to them that experience these things, so their only way of being exposed to it is through media.
I have received mental health treatment. There have been a time where I was almost put in a mental hospital, and I also have received therapy. And I feel like it didn't help because I feel like they weren't helpful. And I don't know, I've been like through 5 or 6 different therapists. I feel like it didn't help me. I continued to be depressed after, and that really shaped the way I saw the mental health system after that because I felt like I was scared to talk to anybody about anything.
I felt like I can't reach out for my mental health because I feel like my emotions would be disregarded, as you know, mental health is not really taken seriously among minorities like me.
In my community, I feel like mental health is a very discussed topic, considering both my parents work in the field. My mom is a social worker and she teaches social work at NYU, and my dad is a psychologist. So they've always made it clear to me that if I was ever struggling or just needed someone to talk to, that I could always talk to them and they'd always be there for me.
I am a clinical social worker. I have a master's in social work and a doctorate in clinical social work practice. I was a direct practice social worker for over a decade, working in child and youth services, in outpatient mental health, inpatient mental health, and also in hospital settings, working with chronic pain and chronic illness. And now, for the past decade or so, I have been a professor of social work at NYU, and I teach social work practice courses. I teach field learning, field education courses, and I'm also an administrator overseeing the Department of Field Learning and Community Partnerships. And I think one of the questions was, have you seen any changes in the time that you've been working? And I think that this really started when I was beginning my career, but has intensified in that most agencies that are providing social work practice services to clients and communities have to really be careful about collecting data and in proving that they have provided the services that they've provided. And so the organizations are so heavily focused on collecting that data, documenting everything, and in proving that they're using evidence-based services, which of course is a positive thing to some extent, but we have sort of lost or spend so much time focusing on collecting that data and documenting the work that we lose the quality and the relational piece of social work, and really burn out many clinicians, many direct practitioners. We lose sight of the social justice aspects of the clinical and direct practice work because it becomes a little bit like a machine churning out proof that we've provided the services. And I think that that really takes away from the genuine nature of the work, the deep relationships that you have to form in order to support people through challenging times, whatever it might be.